Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Tyrone. Welcome back to the channel, man. It feels like I haven't got in front of the camera in a minute to make a video, but I have. I've been dropping pretty consistently. I would say roughly every single week. I've been a little bit more busy with my personal training, so I haven't made as much time for the YouTube videos as I would have liked, but hey, we're here. I dropped a video a couple days ago, man, so I hope you guys checked that out. If you didn't, definitely go ahead and do so. But topic of discussion today, man, I want to talk to you guys about being in the same place, being stuck. I understand, being young, especially being a young man, how frustrating it can be when you feel stuck. You see your friends and they're graduating college, they're off in the military. At my age right now, man, it seems like everybody's having kids. I don't know what it is. Everybody's having kids, people are getting married, and it's like, how do you not compare yourself to these people? You know what I'm saying? You see people in their professions, like I said, just graduated college, they're getting into like the real world in a sense, they're starting to get jobs, and we tend to compare ourselves to people, man. And even for myself, someone who seems to have shit figured out, sometimes even myself, man, I feel like I don't have shit figured out. I feel like I don't have all of my stuff together how I would have liked to. But I want to tell you guys, sometimes you really have to analyze your life as a whole. Think about where it is that you are this time, this year, you know what I'm saying, today, versus where you were at last time this year. And if you're stuck in the same place, then okay, that's going to be a problem. But if you have made gradual or even some sort of improvements, man, it's the little things. Like for me, it's like, it's easy to sit there and say like, oh, well, I haven't made any improvements, I'm still working the same job, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, I'm still a personal trainer, but do I have more clients? Now I'm making YouTube videos. Maybe I haven't blown up off of YouTube, but I did the hard part. I bought a camera, I bought a laptop to edit videos. These are the kind of things that you need to think about. Like, are you trying to improve? Have you made improvements, or are you in the exact same place? In the last video, man, I talked to you guys about the worst place you can be is in the same place this time next year. You know what I'm saying? I always have a hard time saying that. But the worst place you can be is in the same place this time next year. A year from now today, if I am stuck in the same place financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, if I'm still battling the same things mentally, then I have done myself a disservice, and it's time for me to do some sort of inner work and get myself unfucked, get myself unstuck, and pull myself out of that hole. Time and time again, man, we are our biggest enemy. We are the biggest threat to ourselves. We think that we have these enemies. Everyone thinks that they got an op. Everyone thinks that they got people out to get them. But time and time again, man, you are your biggest enemy. It's you versus you. It really is. It's constantly you versus you. It's me versus me. You guys can't beat me. None of y'all can defeat me. The only person that can beat me and defeat me is myself. And the same goes for you. The only person that can beat you is you. Time and time again, man, we allow ourselves to get defeated by that bitch in our voice, that negative voice in our head. And I'm just here to tell you guys, man, you guys got to keep pushing. The worst place you can be is in the same place this time next year. If you guys are making improvements, man, even the smallest improvements, then allow that to mean something to you. For those of you guys that don't have your job figured out, you know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to have a career. Everyone wants to have a profession. And like I said at the beginning of the video, when you see your guys' friends, getting those big boy jobs, those big girl jobs, and you're still stuck, working a 9 to 5 or whatever the case is, it can be emotionally damaging, and it can cause you to stress out and compare yourselves to these people. But my biggest piece of advice to you guys, man, is do what you love. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's not an option, and we'll get into that, but do what you love, and do what you love, do what makes you happy, and what's going to make you money. I'm a big believer in working for myself, being a personal trainer was the perfect job for me. I'm not going to say I'm going to, train forever, but at the moment, personal training is the best job for me. I have a real problem with authority. I have a real problem with, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Not necessarily working under someone. I don't have a problem working under someone and learning from someone, but reporting to someone. That's the word I'm looking for. Me personally, I have a really hard time reporting to someone. I just don't like the idea of that. I like to be my own boss. I like to create my own schedule. I like to be in the position where if I fail, it's on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in working for a 9 to 5 job where your money is limited. You can only work, 9 hours a day, 8 hours a day. Your money is up to how much do they want to pay you. I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in minimum wage. It's up to me. How much money do I want to make a day? How many clients do I want to work with? How many people how many people am I going to schedule? How much do I charge per session? Am I going to train 2, 3 people at a time? These are the kind of things that I recommend, just because then your job doesn't feel so much like a job when you're reporting to someone. So do what you love, do what makes you happy, but something where you can manage the amount of money that you make. And if you're not in a position to be, a personal trainer or work in some sort of trade, work that 9 to 5. Work your 9 to 5, but stack your money, stack your bread. Learn how to have minimalistic spending. Don't spend all your money on the weekends. Don't spend all your money on shoes, on bullshit that you don't need. Stack that money, and then that way that you have a backup plan. What's the saying? I don't remember the saying, but you want your side hustle eventually to be your main hustle. And that's kind of what I did for years, man. I was working some bullshit ass jobs, doing things that I wasn't happy doing, making minimum wage, but I was training on the side until I had my certification. I was training part-time. I was training at online clients even before I was supposed to be training. But I was just working with family and friends and doing it as a little side hustle just to make a little bit of, I don't even want to say make money necessarily, because there was a point in time that I was not charging people to train, but I just wanted to get my name out there. I wanted to get my reps in. I wanted to get that work in so that people knew me as, a trainer. And it was the best decision I made. So now I'm in a position where, like I said, I work for myself. I don't necessarily work for a gym in a sense, you know what I'm saying? I schedule my own clients. People don't give me clients. I have to go out and get them. And that can be challenging because a lot of people aren't built like that. Thank God I'm very much in a position where I'm hungry. But a lot of people don't have that in them. I wake up and I want to go get it. Not everyone has that. Working for yourself, there are pros and cons. And a con to it is money isn't guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Money isn't, like I said, you can't show up, clock in, and then just bullshit your job. If you want, in my position, if I want money, I have to go get clients. And to me, it's not, it's challenging, but I enjoy that challenge, and that's what, the challenge of it is what keeps me going and keeps me satisfied. As soon as I stop feeling challenged, or as if I've capped out the amount of money that I can make, I don't find enjoyment in it. I don't find it to be fun. I like to move on and do the next thing. And you guys have heard me on this channel talk about my previous job, and it was bullshit, man. I wasn't happy doing it. I don't like the idea, like I said, of just your money being limited and managed. This person can cut your hours at any given moment. I got bills, I got, food to put on the table. I got to be able to, pay for the crib, and I got to be able to, all these things, save money, blah, 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 all this shit that everybody else has. I'm not complaining, but I just don't like the idea of someone being able to control how much money you can make. I don't like that. That ain't for me. If that's for you guys, that's perfect. It ain't no problem. But like I said, for those of you that are struggling to find some sort of profession or passion Keep working your 9 to 5, but start to stack that money. And I'm a big believer in trades. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be, you have to have something that doesn't go out of business. Like personal training is never going to go out of business. Being a barber is never going out of business. Being working at a nail salon, a lash tech, a hairstylist, a plumber, like some sort of trade. Find a trade and be the best at it. You know what I'm saying? Be the best in your city, be the best in your state, and you'll never run out of business. Word of mouth is huge. You know what I'm saying? Majority of my clientele I've gotten by word of mouth and through social media. And that's another thing for you guys that do have some sort of providing some sort of service or some sort of trade. Social media is free advertisement, people. It's free advertisement. If you are not using social media to your advantage, you are fucking up. I'm telling y'all that right now. But that's the video for today, guys, man. I just want to bring you guys a quick little video. I know I haven't got in front of the camera like this in a minute, but I'm happy to be back. I'm going to keep dropping every single week-ish or so. As far as I can see so far on this channel of mine, people really like my workout videos. That's what gets the most views. That's what gets the most interaction. So I'll do better of trying to drop more workout videos. But in the meantime, if there's anything else that you guys want to see from me, topics you guys want to discuss, topics you guys want to see me discuss, certain workouts, advice, tips, whatever it is that I can help you guys with, man, please let me know. I would be more than happy to make some sort of content on it. These are my favorite kind of videos right here, just sitting in front of the camera and talking. I'm a talker. I like to give advice. Like I said, I'm young, but I got a lot of wisdom because I've been through it all. So appreciate you guys for watching, man. Check out the previous video before this. And like I said, if there's anything that you guys want to see from me, comment it below. Follow me on Instagram at I'mTyrone__. Appreciate you guys.